Okay, let's hope this works this time. Coach Gav Live, episode 73 with me, your host, Coach Gav from Kildare Strength and Fitness. So, Monday, a week ago, got set my 21-day Get Over Yourself challenge by my coach, Paul Mort. And the part of the whole concept of it was basically to send an email every day, do a blog on the topic of that email, and then do a video on a similar theme then as well. Every single day, post it on Facebook, on the business page, on my personal page, I get the blogs up as well. And it's, again, as we spoke about the other day, the main goal is kind of productivity, is to have me become more productive, to reinforce and to build that habit of actually getting more stuff done across all the 5 main areas that we're tracking. Now, what had happened was, what had happened was I actually made a balls of it on Monday. Now, let me start off by saying the only thing that matters is whether something is done or not done. The reason or the excuse, or the reason or the story doesn't matter. The only benefit of the reason or the story, well, there's two benefits to it. Sorry, not a benefit. There's two functions of it. So the reason or the story or the excuse acts as a crutch that will allow us to keep living the lie, the fantasy, keep hiding us from the truth. Oh, I was just so busy. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I got tied up in other stuff. This happened, that happened. I wasn't feeling well. My motivation wasn't there. None of that stuff actually matters. None of it. And when I started being that ruthless with myself, looking at things very black and white, it's either done or wasn't done, irregardless of the reasoning. Things started to get a hell of a lot better real quick. And because oftentimes we can do that, we can use the reasoning, oh, well, I didn't get it done because of bop, bop, bop. No, we didn't get it done because we didn't pay attention. We weren't diligent enough. And that's what happened Monday. Now, the reason why, I know I've just said that the story and the reason doesn't actually matter. And that's true, it doesn't. But for the purpose of what we're going through here, it does matter, because I want to highlight how you can kind of catch it going forward. I'm a routine kind of guy when it comes to my work and business. I'm also super productive early in the day, up until like 3-4 in the afternoon. So any admin stuff, any study, any kind of mentally intense or mentally demanding work I do, I'll aim to get done early in the day, because I'm able to focus on it and able to take it on board. Then as I go on throughout the afternoon and the evening, it just kind of lacks a little bit then as well. So Monday gone. So usually I have a gap between 7:30 and 9:30 that I get to I get to use for kind of my admin, my meditation, for the bulk of my F5 work, okay? And I didn't do it Monday. I didn't do it in that window, in that slot. And then when I finish up at 11:30, I shoot the video. So anyways, that's my sequence, and the sequence was broken on Monday. I didn't use that 7:30 slot as I should have. Then what ended up happening was, shot Facebook Live here, went home, hopped on my own coaching call from 12 to 1:30. And after that, then I just got taken off in a different direction. I just got wrapped up. I ended up doing 2 loads of washing. Yeah, I know. Independent man, women form an orderly queue at the gym, okay? And got into doing my washing, had a bit of lunch, had a small nap then. And then before I realised it was time to come back in for the evening shift, got stuck into the evening shift, and then got caught up in all the other stuff. So the name of the game is ultimately to get from A to B before we can get sidetracked and go off and do C, D, E, and F, okay? And that's where so many of us go wrong. Now, the example that we're going to use in the blog post, the written text version of this, actually makes a little more sense. It's a bit easier to track, okay? So the name of the game for all of us is to get the essentials done straight off the bat each day. It gets it done, it gets us under the belt, it gets a win nice and early on, okay? What it allows us to do then is to, then when our day gets busy and that kind of stuff, we don't feel too bad because we've not been kind of taken off track. And it was really easy stuff, we can all get distracted super, super quick. Imagine like the M50 roundabout. It's just absolute mayhem, and there's so many crossovers and everything. It's so easy to take a wrong turn. And that's like that on a daily basis. It's very easy to end up getting caught up and wrapped up in something else. You get a phone call, you get a text, you get a message, you end up reading something on Facebook or things like that. something with the kids goes, not that goes wrong, but something with the kids pops up, anything at all then as well. So many things can influence where our attention goes, that it's so important that we protect and we ensure that the important things are looked after straight away. And I want to finish up with this piece here then. Getting distracted and getting sidetracked is reasonably okay. Letting yourself continue to be distracted and sidetracked isn't okay. Look, if our destination, so if our goal is to get from A to B every single day, and we're just constantly allowing ourselves being dragged off in different directions, that's not cool. You have to put a stop to it. So the name of the game is you have two options. Do you get back on track as quickly as you can at the soonest opportunity, or do you just allow yourself just to keep drifting off? And the real life version of that is real simple. You have a bad meal, and then you beat yourself up a little about it. Shouldn't have had this, shouldn't have had that. Now, and look, anyone that kind of trains with us, they know that we build in an awful lot of flexibility with our nutrition, that you guys can still go and have flexible meals and guilt-free eating. Excuse me. But like, again, so you slip up, I suppose, for lack of a better term, or that kind of stuff. And then as time goes on, what you end up doing is, well, do you get back on track straight away? Or is it a case I had something I shouldn't have had, or I overate, or I didn't stick to my plan? And then you kind of go, oh, well, I feel like shit, so fuck it, I'll start Monday. And it could be like middle of the week. It could be Tuesday, Wednesday. Imagine you have a bad meal today and you feel like shit. Instead of rectifying it, the next time you eat food, you kind of go, sure, fuck it, middle of the week. And then tomorrow, Thursday's not a great day. Then Friday, you're like, fuck it, it's the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, you don't give a shit. And you start on Monday. So you're going to allow the next 4 days of your nutrition to get out of whack all because you had one slip up. Okay, you went off track a little bit, but the next time you put food in your mouth, it's an opportunity to rectify it straight away. So did I feel bad that I slipped up with it? Yeah, of course I did, because achieving this goal means a lot to me, because I know what I can achieve when I rectify my habits. So, and I know that I have to be honest, I'm actually enjoying it an awful lot, the daily interaction, because it's challenging me to come up with examples and stories and translations and things like that to help get the message of how our teachings and our coaching can transfer over to you guys on a daily basis. So fitness becomes a lot more appealing and understandable to kind of the late 20s to mid 50s market. So yeah, I was pissed about it, but I mean, so I get 3 points a day for doing it: a point for my email, a point for my blog, a point for my video. So I should, after today, I'll have earned a possible 30, and I'll have done 28 out of 30. That's not a bad percentage, isn't it? It's pretty decent, and kind of, it's just, yeah, I bet myself up a little bit, but now it's a reminder to me, it reinforces to me that, okay, well, get my shit done earlier in the day. Even doing this now, like, it's way later than normal, like we're just before 9 p.m. here. Usually I'm home at this stage, but again, I ran late with my training, and also I just got a shot because I was having a load of problems with the phone and the camera this morning then as well, and that just kind of pushed things back. And I think that all happened for a reason. I think it allowed me to articulate and to think about what I wanted to say a lot clearer, and to get the message across. Either that or just the network was absolutely shit today, one or the other. Alright folks, so that is it. I hope you had an enjoyable Hallmark day. Yes, I'm one of those people. I believe you should show your appreciation for people every single day. And actually, I'm going to finish with that, okay? No one is a psychic. No one is a mind reader. If you're very fortunate to have people in your life that you love, that you respect, that you appreciate, that you value, tell them, show them, and do so willingly. Do so without the need or the desire to have it reciprocated. Let your parents know you love them. If there's people in your life that you like, just articulate it, because the reality is some of us won't see through the night. Some of us won't see through tomorrow. Some of us are mourning those that are gone. Life is super short. Now, I'm not saying be pally-wally with everyone. That's not realistic. I think, if anything, because life is so short, we need to assess and be ruthless with the people we allow in our lives and the people we allow be so close to us. Having been the person that has feelings for people in my life, like my mom, my family, obviously Freya, the people that I train, all those kind of stuff to them as well. Like it's having had those, my close network of friends, like having lived a life where I haven't told them how I feel about them and how I appreciate them, and I kind of standing by me through everything that's gone on. Like, you know, I realized kind of it weakened the relationships. And now as somebody who is doing it on a more regular basis, I can see the value of having it, of letting people know that I appreciate their time, their attention, their friendship. And because, you know, life can be tricky at times, folks. So again, you know, kind of, if you got stuff on you, like just appreciate people, you know, show them. And you don't even have to say it, because, you know, I remember when I reached out to family and friends and let them know, look, hey, I love you guys, I appreciate everything you've done for me, and a couple of personal messages to them. Some of the replies were, was that meant for me? Are you sick? I was even asked, was I dying? Because of a message I sent to someone about appreciation. But that's hugely, hugely important. So you don't just need the 14th of February to do that. Okay, and I know a lot of people, it's kind of cool nowadays to be like anti-Valentine's, and Valentine's Day is cool. Look, it's cool, it's harmless, whatever. But realistically, like it's kind of like when people freak out, oh, I had so much over Christmas. Yeah, fuck it, it was a week. There's another 51 year you should get your shit together for. I'm off, I'm starting to ramble. See you later, God bless, guys.